Hello, this is Bridget with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, how are you? So I received a new deck in the mail today. This is the Intuit, this is the Intuit Controversa Tarot 2.0 or 2 times O. And this was sent to me in the mail today. This is by Intuit Tarot here. It's Aria. She has a couple different versions of this deck, but this deck is the biggest, I think, the bigger one of the versions. I know I've had this deck in a smaller version, so I think this is a bigger version of one where it has like two sides. One side has just a plain image, and it has like the, you know, you can read it upright or you can read it reversal. And then on the other side it has the regular, you know, keywords and then the reversal keywords. So I've shuffled up for 3 different piles here, and we're going to see, you know, what comes through for the overall energies of you and your relationship, your connection, twin flames, soulmates, divine counterparts, whatever you've got going on. And then I have some messages from your person, from the Soul Whispers Oracle that I created. So we're basically going to just be tapping in to see what's going on and what this person might have to say right now. I have Merlinite wand for number 1. And these are like good for massage. And then we have number 2, which is my Organite bee from Wing and Bell. This is from Cher at Wing and Bell. This is a little bumblebee that helps to break up like all of the EMF waves in the air, you know, the stuff that is no good for you. This helps to protect you from that stuff. And then number 3 is the amethyst. And you can choose which of these piles feels right to you. You just write down and get you guys set up for pile 1, which is the Merlinite wand. And we are at 1, 2, 3, pile 1 at 2, 2, 2. All right, so we're going to tap in here, and we're going to see what your person has to say in a second, but we're going to do some messages from the Intuit Controversa 2.0 or 2 times O. So the first one we have here is the Hangman, and this is about a new perspective. It says, aha moment, perspective, awakening, epiphany, release, let go, allow, and yield. So usually when somebody's in the Hangman perspective, they may not be doing a whole lot, you know, when it comes to the physical world, but I feel like this person and yourself, they're thinking, okay? You could be in this moment of thinking as well, trying to figure out what you're going to do with this connection. They could be trying to figure out what they're going to do with this connection. But it feels like right now there's just like this time of coming into a new way of thinking when it comes to the two of you. We also have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is, again, for me as a reader, somebody that doesn't usually do a whole lot, but they have a lot of emotion, okay? This says emotionally contained, head, heart balanced, no drama, kind-hearted, diplomatic, artistic. Now, for me as a reader, I always know that this King of Cups has a lot of love to give, but he doesn't give it. He holds it back. He's like, let me, you know, just pretend like this doesn't exist. Let me just hold all of this within. So I feel like this king could be doing a lot of thinking, you know, thinking a lot about what they want to do with you, what they're feeling towards you, and wanting to, you know, maybe do something about it, but not necessarily sure what they're going to do. I always see them as being a little repressed in their energy, and that's what they have down for the reversal. But for me, you know, the king, it's hard to be emotionally contained. You know what I mean? Like if you're feeling upset and you don't show it, that builds up over time. And I feel like that's kind of what this king is representing, especially having this Hangman energy here with him. I feel like over time, things have been building up within him, and that could be causing him to shift his perspective surrounding this connection with you. Then we have the Empress. And we all know the Empress is the divine feminine energy. She is sensual, she is beauty, she's about motherhood, pregnancy, nurturing, she's magnetic, she's about creativity, creation, she's fertile, she's like artistic, you know, all of those beautiful things that go along with the energy of the Empress. And I feel like this could be you at this time. You may be in your Empress energy, or this king could see you as the Empress, see you as their divine feminine. But again, they could be, holding back some of their emotions for you, holding back that love that they have. But I feel like you may just be doing your best to continue going on and being receptive and open and nurturing and loving and all of the things that embody that beautiful divine feminine essence. Then we have the Two of Cups, and it says a union of hearts in sync, mutual attraction, new partner, and companionship. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with is like your soulmate, your twin flame. This is the person that you're meant to be with. But I feel like they are, again, holding back their love for you. But they definitely want a loving exchange with you. They see you as being, somebody that they're attracted to. And I feel like you're very attracted to this king. I feel like this could be a new partnership for some of you, or it could just be the starting of something again after a time of being apart from each other. But there's definitely a mutual attraction between the two of you. And I feel like your hearts are in sync with each other. It's just getting the rest of yourselves to be in sync with each other. Getting your minds and your thoughts and your perspectives aligned so that you guys can, come into a healthy relationship. The opposite of this is codependency, where you're very clingy and seeking, an unhealthy attachment and looking to caretake or rescue somebody that's been unhealthy or, not good. And I think some of these connections have a fine line between becoming very codependent and being healthy. So sometimes I think it's good when the masculine is able to be balanced within their emotions and not overly crazy with them. But unfortunately, what that does to the feminine is that makes her sometimes a little too much in her emotions and can make her a little bit clingy. So try to always embody that receptive, nurturing energy of the feminine, where you're not chasing down somebody, where you're not like, love me, let me love you, let me fix you, let me heal you, because that's more codependent than it is love. That's let me focus all my time, energy, and attention on you instead of myself. So the Empress tells me that many of you are doing very good with taking care of yourselves and being in the nurturing, receiving, receptive energy, like the balanced way. But, you always want to keep an eye out for that part of ourselves that can go into, let me, give all of myself away to this connection. Let me become, obsessed and repressed with this. Let me get a little crazy with this. So finding that balance is a good thing. And then we have the Three of Wands, which for me, I usually see the Three of Wands as like waiting for your ships to come in. But this is about manifesting your dreams, leveling up, big developments, travel for love, work, or pleasure, manifesting and forward progress. So I feel like there could be something really good happening at this time. Like your dreams could be starting to manifest with this connection. I do feel like some of you are still waiting for your ships to come in, though. I feel like it could be like, almost like the reversal energy, where there's restrictions, there's, postponed energies, a lack of progress. It's all a matter of perspective, honestly, because when you look at the traditional tarot, it's like you can see somebody standing there at the cliff with the boats, and it's like, is the boat coming in or is the boat going out? Are they waiting for the boats? Are they directing the boats? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's all a matter of perspective. So if you shift your perspective into that of, my ships are coming in, things are looking good, we're manifesting this love, we're going to be traveling for love, we're going to be traveling for pleasure, we're going to be doing, good things, which is interesting because I think one of these cards that came out, it may have been in a different pile. One of the cards that I saw come out was like, I want to travel with you. So I think it might be a different pile, but it stood out in my mind because I saw it flip. So whoever you're dealing with may want to travel with you, and they may want to travel towards you at this time to heal your connection. That could be their new perspective, is instead of being like waiting for their ships to come in with you, they could be like getting ready to get into their ship and come towards you to manifest your dreams coming true and to manifest this connection coming to fruition. Which is funny because now we've got the Star, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. So this looks to me very much like making your wish come true, taking that decision to reconcile with somebody that you have, that Six of Cups, nostalgia with. So the Six of Cups is a comforting connection. It's tenderness. It's sweet things in life. It's shared moments. It's innocence. It's your soulmate. So I feel like you and this person are probably soulmates, twin flames, divine counterparts. You get that Two of Cups energy with the Six of Cups energy. This is somebody that you probably miss, somebody that you have innocence with, like you've shared sweet moments together. You know, there's just this tenderness that the two of you have for each other that no matter what happens will always kind of exist there. So I feel like with this energy of the Lovers coming through as well, this is definitely for many of you like a twin flame, divine counterpart type of thing going on. And there is, you know, deep connections here. This is a relationship that's meant to last. This is something that you obviously have to make a choice within, but I feel like the both of you have chosen to love each other. There may be duality, there may be difficulties, there may be the ups and the downs. This person may not always express to you what they feel to you, but they definitely have a lot of love when it comes to this. And I feel like your wish could be coming true with this person. You know, this is something that your divine union could be manifesting if you stay in that faith, if you're in that energy of like trusting and knowing and receptive and nurturing. You don't go to that unhealthy place of being toxic, you know, or don't go to that place of chasing after. You don't go to the codependent, like, love me type of place. And this person doesn't go to an unhealthy place with their detachment either, because that can also be unhealthy when somebody makes you feel like you're crazy for thinking that they like you, and then they make you look like a fool, you know. So this is about faith, spirituality, contentment, inspiration, purpose, renewal, healing, calmness, and hope. And I feel like there is a lot of hope here for the two of you to come back together. It looks like your wishes could be coming true. Your wish could be granted with this connection. You could be having a divine union that's going to manifest within this connection, and make your dreams come true. So it looks very positive for your energies right now. I don't see anything that's really bad or negative. The only thing I see is that, you know, it started off with that you may need to shift your perspective, or you may need to shift your energy. If you've been wanting to be the divine feminine in this, but you've been chasing this person, you've got to shift that energy and stop chasing after them. And chasing doesn't have to be like physically running after them or calling them or texting them or stalking them. It's, you know, checking on their social media. It's coming to these readings like several times a day. It's, you know, those little things where you're thinking about them nonstop. That is chaser energy. You've got to change your perspective and stop chasing after them and start focusing on, you know, yourself and just having a healthy connection with them. You know, you can think about them, you can check on their account once in a while, or see what they're up to daily. I know the way the world is now, it's like we're all connected through social media. So like if you're connected to this person on social media, you know, instead of checking on them like 700 times a day, check on them once a day. And if you're watching readings all the time, instead of watching readings like 7 times a day or 7 days a week, start backing it up a little bit and maybe only doing it like once a week or once a day, or, you know, whatever you're at, you know, try to back it up a little bit. I know it's hard. I definitely was in a position before where it was like all day, every day, that's all I ever did. But I was able to stop watching readings altogether, and now I don't really watch them unless it's somebody that I'm supporting as like a friend. And even then, it's like they don't resonate anymore because I've stopped doing a lot of the things that I feel like I was doing back when I was into the reading. So now it's like the readers that I was watching at that time don't necessarily resonate anymore. And you might find that happens too as you shift your energy. And that's always a good thing, is that sometimes your reader will shift. You know, you'll find that somebody that you resonated with every single reading all the time with starts to shift, and that can show that you're growing or your perspective's changing. But it looks like that's basically what's needed right now, is just perspective needs to change. Divine feminine needs to make sure she's in her feminine essence, which is about being receptive and nurturing, leaning back, not chasing after, not being in the like crazy land of let me love you, you know, let me fix you, let me heal you, let this person come to you. And they need to be responsible for their energy too. If you're dealing with somebody that is just repressing all their emotion, there's not much you can do about that except for wait for them to figure themselves out. And when they start expressing it, you know, that's when you can be receptive and nurturing to them. But if they're not going to show you that they care, stop giving to them and give to yourself until they're ready to show you that they care. But this person says, you blow me away. So I definitely believe that. I feel like you do blow this person away. They've been careless with your heart, though, and I think that shows with this energy of not coming in to express to you how much they care about you. They do say that I'm with you forever, so I feel like this is something that will last the hands of time. This is something you'll always have that nostalgic connection with. And they say, thank you for being you, and I want to make love to you. So I do feel like there is a lot of love here. It looks like things are progressing in a healthier way. It says, I recognize myself in you. So for many of you, this person does recognize themselves in you, and they say nobody compares. So they may think of themselves highly. No, but I feel like they think of you very highly. Nobody else compares to you. They do say, I need you, which can be a little bit of that codependent energy. So there may be a part of them that's like thinking that they need you and it freaks them out. But they're definitely seduced by your energy. Definitely thinking about getting freaky deaky with you. They say there's nothing I want more than you. So, I definitely feel like that is here. But I'm sorry, I hide my emotions. So that seems to be the main problem here, is that they hide their emotions and they're learning how to love you. And for most of you, I feel like you've been doing the right thing. But for some of you, you may need to back up on some of those things that we're talking about. And that may help to bring this person out of that, mastery of their emotions, where their, unconditional love is hidden. I feel like the more you pull back onto yourself and stop, chasing after them, whether it's just a little bit or a lot of it, I feel like that will help them to come out of their cocoon of, I don't, show any emotion at all. It almost gives them space to show you that they care when you stop, doing so much. So be balanced with what you're giving and receiving, and that will help a lot with this loving exchange between the two of you. All right, guys, so hopefully that assisted you. Hopefully it made some sense for some of you. If not, you can always choose a different pile. And thank you very much. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. And we have the Bumblebee at 17. All right. So, Soul Whispers and the Controversa, Intuit Tarot Controversa. So, first card here is the High Priestess. Now, this is the only one that I have in this deck that doesn't have keywords. But for me, the High Priestess is somebody that is very intuitive. So that may be why there's no keywords. Maybe it's like you got to be intuitive to read this one. But she's also pulled back. She's not somebody that like puts everything out there. She's somebody that basically, is connected to her intuition. She's connected to the divine. She's connected to her soul. She's being guided by the universe. She's very private. She's very seductive. She's very mysterious. So I feel like you may be in that energy right now, or whoever you're dealing with may be in that energy right now. And we do have the Ace of Wands coming through, which is a passionate start, an engagement, aphrodisiac, fertility, attraction, chemistry, a new passion for life or love, an igniting desire, and go for it. So whoever you're dealing with may feel like they're feeling that type of desire to go for it with you. There could be an opportunity coming up for this attraction to be shared. There could be something that's going to be like, yes, let's go, let's get it going. But I feel like if you're still in that High Priestess energy, your person may not know what to do. Okay, I feel like there may be a passionate beginning or a passionate start, but it may not end up like, going so well, or it may have already happened and didn't go so well between the two of you. There may have been a missed opportunity. Somebody could have been unmotivated. There could be depression, reluctant energies, wary energies. The Four of Cups is basically, to me, like a missed opportunity. It's like a rejection or some sort of thing that didn't work out so well. And for me, the Ace of Wands is also like an opportunity. So there may have been an opportunity between you and this other person, and things kind of fell flat. Okay? Something here that would have brought in the Five of Cups energy, which is loss, resisting, grief, change, emotional baggage, mourning, and sadness. Sorry about that. I'm sitting down and I don't normally do that. So I feel like there could be something that's making you feel sad right now. You could be mourning the connection. You could be mourning this missed opportunity with this person. You could be now in your high priestess energy, kind of silent, quiet, reserved, held back because you don't know what's going on with this person. But it looks like there could have been, or might be an opportunity that could go bad if we don't get ourselves into the appropriate energy. And unfortunately, you can't dictate how other people are going to be. But it's like you got the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Moon. Whenever I see the Moon and the High Priestess together, that can sometimes indicate to me that there's like deception, there could be secrets, there could be third parties involved in this, there could have been somebody that, cheated, or there could be somebody that's going to cheat. Maybe they're going to come towards you and you're going to be dissatisfied because they're still in a relationship, or because they are lying to you in some way. There's some sort of misconception or something going on here that may not work out so well. So I feel like there could be an ending that happens for some of you, between the two of you, that leads to this, like, I'm unhappy. And I feel like for some of you this already happened. It was like you guys had an opportunity to do something together. They didn't tell you everything that was going on. They could have been with another person when they met you, and now you're like, what the heck, feeling kind of like that was a waste of time. So you could be at this place of being like, I want to walk away, I don't know what to do here, trying to let go, ready to walk away, being emotionally unfulfilled, releasing what doesn't serve. Or this could have already happened between the two of you, and now this person's ready to break away from the third party. This could be somebody other than them, other than the two of you that they have. Like, they could be married, or they could be in a relationship, or they could have been, taking parties, like drinking alcohol, doing drugs, having some sort of third element within the connection that was causing issues. And now they could be at this point where they're ready to get rid of it because it's causing dead ends. It's causing failures. It's causing a breakdown of this relationship. And it's been like you've been backstabbed by this person. So this person could be hitting rock bottom now and realizing that if they want to celebrate and have good things and good times and a reunion with you, they've got to walk away from the bullshit. They've got to walk away from the lies and the deception and the things that haven't been good. And you may be feeling like things are over, or feeling like this was a missed opportunity, or you could be depressed about this whole thing, but there may be an opportunity that's coming for this person to make things right with you, okay? So I definitely reading it both ways. It's like some of you, this may go down between you and somebody that you're waiting for stuff to happen with, and when it happens, they may still be kind of dealing with something that they don't tell you fully about. But for most of you, I feel like you probably already knew, or probably already know about all of this, and you could be at that place like, I'm ready to walk away, I'm ready to go, take care of myself, I don't want to be dealing with this anymore. And if this isn't making sense for you, definitely choose another pile, because it looks very clear to me that it's either that this person's, partying it up and having way too much fun, maybe having multiple lovers, or just doing stuff that's not good for them, or they are somebody that is married and just isn't ready to end it yet, but it looks like they are coming to that time where they're hitting rock bottom and they want an opportunity to fix this with you before it's too late. And we have, I don't feel good enough for you. So I feel like whoever this person is, they have self-value issues, and that may be why they try to keep certain things like hidden, that may be an illusion that they live in. They could have a lot of anxiety, a lot of instability within themselves, so they could deceive other people and bring like these misconceptions to others. They say, why is this so hard? So I feel like this hasn't been a very easy connection to deal with. And I feel like it's just hard on them too, because they don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know how to just be happy on their own. And they say, I wish I could just tell you how I feel. So I feel like this person not only, has issues personally, but they have issues emotionally, like opening up with you, telling you the truth of what they feel. So they could have like a little bit of narcissism stuff problems in there, where they just, don't always do the right thing or say the right thing. And they also say, I am jealous. So They could be jealous now, maybe thinking that you're going to do to them what they did to you, or they could be jealous thinking that you're walking away to go to someone else. And I feel like for many of you, if you are walking away, it's just that you're walking away from the sadness. I don't think it's just because, well, you know what, you do have the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, you could have attracted in somebody new, and this new person could be a new opportunity for you to have something healthy and whole and aligned in your life, where you're not dealing with deception, you're not dealing with illusions, you're not dealing with third parties or alcohol or drugs or somebody that's got all this shit going on behind the scenes. So, you know, you may have been doing the work, and that could be leading you to walking away from this, and that could be leading this person to being jealous and not wanting to lose you at this time. But either way, it looks like there's going to be an opportunity for a passionate start. Some of you, it's you walking away from this and going and manifesting that somewhere else. You know, this being the final chapter here, and you being like, it's time to celebrate, it's time to let go of this, it's time to go be with somebody else that's going to be, you know, good to me. And some of you, it's them putting an end to the bullshit, putting an end to the lies, the manipulation, and the trickster energy, and manifesting a new start between the two of you. So we have, I read all of your messages. So this person does read all the messages you send to them, even if they don't respond to them. They do say, I love you. So there is a lot of love that they have, and you taught me so much. So I feel like for those of you who are dealing with this, you have taught them that this isn't okay, that their behaviors up until this point aren't good for them, that it's not good for you, that what they're doing is probably pretty unhealthy. And they say, you must be my soulmate. So they know that there's like a deep soul connection here, but that they're a mess, you know, that they've been a mess, that they haven't been treating you the way that they should be, that they're not treating themselves the way that they should be. And they say every song talks about you. So that whatever they hear on the radio, whatever they hear, you know, when they go into stores, whenever they're just kind of doing their thing, they're hearing a lot of songs that remind them of you, and they admire you. So I feel like they admire you because you're not doing what they do. You know, you're not doing this nasty, toxic dance in life. You're not cheating and manipulating and using drugs and alcohol to cope, and you're walking away from what doesn't feel good. So they think about you nonstop, and they just don't know what to do right now. So I feel like for some of you, they're at this breaking point. They're at this victimhood. Some of them have looked up what twin flames are, and that could be pushing them to be like, you know what, like, I've hit rock bottom here where I'm at, whether it's drug, alcohol, or another person related. And I think that's something that they're starting to realize that they need to get rid of, so they can spark a new opportunity before they lose you altogether. And they say, I love you more than words could say. So I think they struggle telling you this, but that they do hate being so far away from you. They do love you unconditionally, and they do, you know on some level that this is like their twin flame, that this is something that they want to come closer to. This is something that they love about you, and that it's not going to just go away. You know what I mean? Like, you're in their dreams, you're in their back of their mind all the time. They don't know what's wrong with themselves. They're like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I think this person wants to fix it. So they say, don't give up on me, please. So they're like asking you to not completely walk away yet. But I feel like that's up to you. You know, like, if you feel like this person's not going to get their shit together, then do what feels right to you. If you've got somebody that's showing up that is ready to give to you and is ready to heal and ready to love you in a way that you deserve to be loved, then, you know, maybe go with them, because this person's saying they need time. So if you don't want to wait around for this person to figure their shit out, then it may be best for you to walk away. But, you know, just make the best decision for yourself. But it does look like this person's going to be headed to a time where they're getting rid of the third party bullshit. They're getting rid of, you know, whatever's caused this energy between the two of you, secrets and lies and manipulation, and just a false start between the both of you, or just a missed opportunity between the both of you. But it's definitely up to you to decide what you're going to do with it. So hopefully that made some sense for you guys. And I'm going to move on to pile number 3. We're going to go to the amethyst at 2944. All right. So let's see what's going on here. These look like good energies. So you've got the Four of Wands coming through, which we know is, you know, twin flame 1111. It's united, it's community support, homecoming, lover returns, wedding, party, celebration. You do also have the Four of Swords coming through, which is isolation, non-action, silence, retreat, taking a break, healing, resting, recalibration. So you got the Ten of Cups, you've got the Sun, you've got the Fool, you've got the Six of Swords, you've got the Messenger of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So you've got a mixture of energy coming through here. All of it's good energy, but you just have like a mixture of it. I feel like right now there may not be a whole lot going on, you know, like physically between the two of you, but I feel like you guys are at this time of like recalibrating. You know, there's non-action here, there's a lot of silence here, there's probably a lot of isolation and retreat, but it's like you guys are becoming more stable, you're overcoming the hardship, you're restoring things, conflicts are being resolved, there's this tranquility around you at this time where you're moving into better times ahead. You're going within to heal with the outside. And I feel like because of that, you're coming into union within yourselves, and that's what usually leads to union on the outside. You know, it's like when you come into this place internally, you attract it externally. So it feels like you could be attracting a divine union with somebody, but right now it's more so about attracting that from within. And then we have the Fool. So I feel like there will be an opportunity where this person, you know, maybe takes a leap of faith towards you. It could be a spontaneous moment where this person gets carefree and they're just like, you know what, here I go, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna, you know, just do what's I'm meant to do. So it's like a free spirit. And I feel like that would take someone to go within and really think about what they want and to find peace within themselves to be able to do that, because not everybody is carefree in that way of like, you know what, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks, here I go. But I definitely feel like this person and yourself are getting into that place where you're finding so much peace within yourselves that you don't care what goes on outside. And so that may be what leads this lover to return, you know, leads to celebration, having the Four of Wands, twin flame 1111 union, manifesting between the two of you, and leading towards your Ten of Cups, your happy ever after. You know, so the Sun is about freedom, again, success, warmth, energy rush, optimism, happiness, positivity, vitality, truth, and fun. So I feel like there's going to be something here that like this person may have an aha moment where they realize that this is where they want to be, that you're the person they want to go towards. And they may decide to bring this romantic offer or this romantic gesture your way. This is also about youthful dreamer, idealistic, naive, psychic, inner voice, love offer, messages, romance, sensitive, spiritual, beauty, and art. So I feel like this person is going to tap into that part of themselves, like that inner voice that wants to deliver this message of warmth, that wants to have this happiness, this positive like light in their world. And it may come after this time of going within and thinking about things. They're going to have that aha moment where they're going to be like, okay, it's time for me to bring my emotions to this other person or to yourself, and to be more grounded, to be more stable, to be more, you know, dependable in this connection, to be more secure, to be the, you know, father of love, to bring you that King of Pentacles type of connection. So it looks like you could have been dealing with somebody that wasn't ready for this before, and now that they've gone within and really sought stuff out, they don't care what other people think anymore. They don't care about what's happened up until this point. They're ready to have harmony, a blissful relationship, stability with you, to be emotionally fulfilled, and to just have that divine love come into fruition with you. So it looks really, really positive here. Looks like you're going to have a happy ever after with this person for many of you. But for right now, it's like there may not be a whole lot going on, and that may at times be like, oh. But I feel like if you can keep yourself together and just know that this person might need some time to do this inner work, it's going to be like, I'll see you soon. You know, it's like this person's reminiscing, they're thinking about you. I feel like they're thinking about this connection. They say, I hate separation, so they definitely don't want to be away from you. And they say, I need courage to reach out. So I think that's what they're doing at this time too, is they're getting the courage to not care what, might happen or might not happen. And then once they do, it's like, I want to travel together. Do you know how special you are? They see you as being somebody like that's perfect for them. They see you as being somebody that they want to come, have their dreams come true. You're in my dreams. So I feel like this is something that is divinely guided. They say, I love you. And it feels like it's something that you guys, definitely will come back around with. It says, I'll be back. So I think this is, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing's happening right now physically, but like, you're the reason they don't give up. And I feel like, they might need space right now to deal with whatever they've dealt with internally, but they've been checking on your profile. They're thinking about you. There's a part of them that wishes you would just come to them, but I feel like you need to give them the time to fully embody this King of Pentacles, Messenger of Cups energy, so that they can come to you rather than you having to go to them. And they say, I love you more than words could say. So they definitely have a lot of love for you. They say, I hate being so far away. So I don't think it's going to take them that long before they, get the motivation to come to you, because they also say, I'm so afraid I will lose you to someone. So they don't want to lose you to somebody else. That shows me that they're going to try to get to you before that happens. And they say, I watch over you. So they're probably checking up to make sure that you're not like off dating somebody else, that you're not off doing something that's going to like lead them to losing you forever. So they say, I know you are my twin flame. So they can probably hear you on some level too, like telepathically hear you, feel you. They say, you are my world. So they know that there is this deep soul connection here. They're thinking about you nonstop. And I feel like they basically are just taking this time out to get themselves into the appropriate energy. Yeah, it's like it's almost time now when they're in that appropriate energy to come forward and heal this connection. So we just got to that split here. It says, I can't forget you and I don't deserve you. So that may be what needs to heal, is this conflict inside of them of feeling like they don't deserve you. The conflict of feeling like they may have done something wrong beforehand. Yeah, it's like, I don't feel good enough for you. So that's what needs to heal. This part of them that feels like I'm a mess. Like, I don't deserve you. I'm so confused. Obviously these readings can't always be perfect, or there'd be a reason. There's a reason why you're not together. But they do want to start a family with you. And they say you could have anyone you want. But I feel like they do promise to fix this. They will get into the right energy to feel like they deserve this. They say you deserve everything the world has to offer, and I feel like it will be soon that they're ready to give that to you, or feel ready enough to give that dependable, hard-working energy that they feel like they're holding you back from right now. They say, I don't know what's wrong with me. You're so worthy of love, and I just hold you back. I feel like that's what needs to heal. Part of them wants to just go away and start over somewhere new, and they say, I will make it right. So they will fix this. And it's not about like having to go away and start over somewhere new. It's about them getting into this free energy of realizing that they're perfect as they are. They don't have to change anything. They can just kind of do what they like, feel that energy within themselves and show up and feel good about it, not feel like let's go hide somewhere. Let's run away from this. Let me think that you deserve more than what I offer you. I feel like they just need to work on themselves, like the way that they feel about themselves, and then things will be good between the two of you. But they say, don't give up on me, please. Let's fulfill each other's fantasies. So I feel like there will be a time where this person shows back up. Every show and every movie reminds them of you. They say, thank you for still loving me. So I think they will get themselves together, and I think they will come back in to give to you what you want. Yeah, and like I said, I think they can hear you on like a telepathic, level, but you both have some work to do on yourselves right now, and that's what this time is about, is doing the inner work. So neither one of you are perfect. Neither one of you are 100% ready, or you'd already be there, but 11-11 union will come, and that's when you guys are good in this place. But they do miss you right now. It's just that they need to feel like good enough on their own. And they say, I will always come back. Come closer to me. You're amazing. So this person will be back. They just need to feel good about themselves. Like, why is this so hard? Why now is coming through? Like, I feel like they've got to get out of that energy into why not now? Like, why is this so easy? You know, do you trust me? I feel like they need to feel that you trust them. They need to feel more spontaneous, more carefree. They need to just jump in instead of feeling like, ah, and they need to listen to this part of them that feels alive when they're with you. You know, and if they've lied to you in the past, they need to forgive themselves for that. You need to forgive them too. But know that they've searched for you their whole life, and they do want to see you in their bed every day. They want to wake up beside you every day. They're like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I feel like there's nothing that's wrong with them. It's just that they feel like they don't deserve you. They say you could have anyone you want, and have you truly forgiven me? So make sure you've forgiven this person, and know that they think that you are gorgeous, that they want to begin a family with you, and that they've read all of the messages. Nobody comes close to you. So I do feel like there's a lot of love here, a lot of admiration. I feel like this person may be the type that gets jealous at times, and they could have looked up what twin flames are, but they're definitely, you know, gonna get over this stuff. I feel like that's what they're getting over right now, and that's what they're learning about right now, and that's what they're healing right now, so that you guys can come together in the physical. But for now, they're saying, talk to me from your soul. So when you have things that you want to say to them, things that you're feeling towards them, go into your soul and talk to them, and just know that union will come when it's meant to. Okay, guys, so hopefully that assisted you. That was definitely a very good one. I feel like this is something that's gonna come together for you guys in a positive way after you're done with your healing process. So thank you very much. This is the Intuit Tarot Controversa 2XO and my Soul Whispers Oracle, which is available on my Etsy store. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In Munay, namaste.